Any other names?
I mean, my whole thing is, I think at this point it's unrealistic. There was a point where he looked like he was about to leave because he did everything that he could, but I'm still a
you talking about?
Simeone fan.
Oh, Simeone.
Fuck off. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
I'm with you on that one.
Wow.
Listen,
Would you pay £1,000? £1,080.
That came from deep inside Lewis.
Simeone.
Leave your house.
Yes.
What for?
Hold on.
Okay.
Leave your house in the blistering cold in October.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah?
I would.
To watch 10 man go side to side, making sure the other team can't do nothing and score once. Then sit there.
I'm not convinced that that's how you play if he was our manager.
I love when you make that argument. We've had it before. But when they go and play Levante and have 27% possession.
That's a good point. I've also seen them in Champions League finals when they'll go down, so they're looking for a goal and absolutely pop a team to death. The 2016 final.
Because they have good players.
Chill. So he's actually able to put a team of good players and make them play good football. So that's what he just said.
To do anyway.
So if we know he's capable of doing it, then it isn't this most unreasonable concept that he could do at Arsenal.
I would say that it's not his first instinct. And because
that I don't dispute.
And because of that, if you're going to bring in an established manager, he's got a way of playing. So there's no point kind of bringing him in to suggest.
But people have this conversation as if like a coach can't have a two-way dialogue with the higher ups of the team and be like, do you know what? You have this style. This is your primary style, right? But this is what we want at Arsenal. For them to even have that conversation, they would have to consider that anyway. And for me, he doesn't seem the type of coach where he doesn't seem like a Jose where, do you know what? I'm only going to play this. It doesn't matter.
What do you base that on?
So. But do you know, and this is the thing. This is the thing with this argument. You see what people's critique of Simeone is? That's factual based on what they've seen. Your defense is theoretical.
It's not theoretical.
It is because you haven't seen it.
When we had the conversation before, like he's managed teams in Italy, he's managed teams in Argentina. I've told you, we've had
and we told you that you didn't watch them. So you get
to tell me what I see with my eyes.
You weren't watching Arsenal Di Sarande playing. You weren't watching Genoa or whoever the heck it was. You weren't, and we know it.
You weren't.
So if I'm...
Because when we said it before, you did dispute it.
No. It's one thing to watch a team over a season. I never even claimed I was watching them like that. You can't tell me. From time I've done... I'm rating players from Argentina that play in that league. I must watch Argentina.
Where is he?
Didn't Simeone sign him?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Hey, man, it happens. But the point is it's like...
You think...
Wait, no.
Quick football manager wonder kid, and he's like, yeah. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching because you betted on the Argentinian league. I've done it before. Bet on it so you watch the game.
Yeah.
Football's mad. It don't mean nothing.
Bro, the point I'm making about Simeone is that, like I said, there's not a single manager can be able to tick every box that we want him to tick, right? And I've always argued that there's a case to be made that Arsenal's biggest problem is less to do with the tactics and putting the players together and actually more of a cultural thing. Culturally, in terms of completely changing that club for the better, there is no manager in world football that could do what Simeone would be able to galvanise fans, galvanise players, and have players playing at a level above what we think they are, more likely to do that than any other manager.
Who's he done that with Atletico? Had them playing at a level higher than what we thought.
Godin wouldn't be who he is without him. I'd argue that
Miranda too.
Juan Fran, Felipe Luis, even though I think he's really, really talented anyway, no one was talking about him as... no one talked about Felipe Luis before him.
He got the most out of Costa.
Yeah.
He probably got the most out of Falcao in his career as well.
I'd argue...
Falcao's bagged everywhere though, man.
True.
No, I wouldn't use Falcao.
I don't disagree with what you're saying about what he could do. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, that's it.
And I feel like most Arsenal fans, we have now become like we were saying before, because of the football we've grown watching and we've become accustomed to. Now our style and what we want to see, that's become the identity of our club. I don't feel like our fans would enjoy watching that. Because remember, Arsenal used to win leagues playing boring football. And fans stopped coming. Fans didn't enjoy it. Arsenal were boring, and when Arsenal moved away from that thing, it was a big thing for the club. So I don't think people would enjoy watching it. And you also got to understand a big thing in football now is getting new fans on board. The reason Arsenal have got so many fans is because of the way Arsenal played football. I don't think you're going to get that new breed of fans playing the way Simeone plays, especially when you got Chelsea down the road and City, and it's not going to work.
I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of the young boys at Chelsea fans, more so when like Hazard and them guys joined, but a lot of new style Chelsea fans are there because of Mourinho's success.
Well, we've got one here.
Wow.
What do you think? No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you're a young.
It's a fair point, but I think
teams are going to glory hunt where they're going to glory hunt.
That's what I was going to say. So I feel like stylistically, for a kid, watching football from a star perspective for a kid isn't that important. I feel like it's more who's winning. But I think in terms of
and if they're like a star player,
exactly. And I think, but in terms of establishing the current fans you have, because there's a huge generation now, like Lewis, and like yourself, that have seen Arsenal play a certain way. So I think getting a manager that's completely antithetical to that doesn't make that much sense.
My whole point is that I'm just not convinced that he's going to be the same Simeone that we've seen in Spain. That will be like that at London.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble, man.
Who are your
It's a gamble.
It's possible.
Who are your other two shouts?
Sorry, and Tuchel.
Okay.